Shotguns in Cyberika are just crazy. However, when it hits multiple enemies, it seems to be very underwhelming. But the 911 shotgun just takes it to the next level. Let's talk about shotguns. And welcome there, and this is Kingoftryinit, always trying it, and I'm here to show you about shotguns. Now, the Biven does 15 minimum and 23 max damage. This is a common weapon or a basic, so this is its max stats. Now, the shotgun is really good at taking out guys in one hit, as you can see. It's like a battle axe if you was to compare it to the sword being a pistol and a battle axe being a shotgun. If it hits a single target, it does a lot of damage. However, when it hits, as you can see there, it's doing 11 on behind the big guy, and once the gun runs out of bullets, it takes too long to reload. But with the Biven enhanced, you can get a 22 damage with a 34 max, which is greatly higher for a higher zone. But again, of course, the damage is very underwhelming, going 11 at the person behind and 33 on the guy in front. Now, 33 is kind of terrible, really and truly, but the Biven that I'm showing you on the bottom right here is a different Biven than what I'm doing. The Biven I'm using right now is a green enhanced Biven, I believe, but only at 22 damage because every weapon has its own stats. So this is what a 22 Biven can do. It ends up doing a 33 damage max, which you can see is terrible because a maxed enhanced Biven is 34, so it's quite considerably higher. As you can see though, with a shotgun, you end up having to get hit a bit before you can do it, because unless all the enemies most of the time are on top of each other, most of the time you're not securing that maximum area range hit, and then it's not even worth it. But if we go into the Bohiem, I don't know if I can pronounce the shotgun names in this, by the way, so you're gonna have to forgive me about the shotguns in this, but I'm just gonna call it the bow for short, which has got an average of 30 minimum and 38, which is obviously considerably stronger than the Biven. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the first shotgun right, but this is a second generation. Now, if you didn't know, all guns have generations, and it's just basically a rating system of, you know, what guns are better. So as you can see here, I'm doing 16 spread, but then I'm doing 48 on the close enemy, and then when I do the double damage, it's 96. Again, like I said in the pistol video, if you haven't seen the pistol video, just check on the top right now and it will take you to everything you need to know about pistols. But the thing about double damage is that it's not reliable. It's a 3% chance and you can't guarantee it. And I've been trying for a very long time to do content for you guys where I'm trying to get a group of enemies together and I'm trying to get bonus damage, and it's super tricky. So I don't know if you can do a bonus hit. But here is where you can see where my health is dropping considerably and I'm just waiting for loads of enemies to stack up. Even with the Bohiem being an OP weapon for, I believe this might be the first or maybe second zone, I can't even remember, it still takes too long, and this is a generation 2 weapon with decent stats, so it's a bit underwhelming. It's a very big cost on HP items and durability of armor, so I wouldn't really suggest it. You got the Bohiem, or the bow, which is at elite or also known as rare, and its max damage is 46 to 58, but my one is crap. My one's like 51 or something. It's terrible, but still having an elite bow shotgun is still an amazing thing to have anyways, regardless. But the repair cost is through the roof, so I don't suggest it. But there you go, we're going to test out the elite bow, and we're going to see again. Look how much health I lose before I can see all these guys. This is what mostly is going to happen. If you're going to try go for the group method where you kill them all like this, you're going to have to take a lot of hits in a high level zone. You're going to never ever want to do this because this is going to be death. And if it's not death, it's not cost effective on it. So as you can see here, I'm shotgunning and you've got multiple 24s and you got a 57. I take another shot And then this is where it gets weird. We got a random 4 damage. So when there's enough people there, it looks like the spread damage gets even lower. It does. And there's not a thing of, you know, when they're nearly dead, you do less damage. It's not that. When they're nearly dead, you still do the maximum hit. So that's my problem with that right there. If the spread gets more crazy, maybe it loses even more damage, and that's my problems with shotgun. If it reduced it by maybe 80%, I'd say still worth it. But because you lose damage on the spread and you're taking hit on your durability and your HP, it's not great. Now the 9111, my 911 is on the right side, which is 54 damage. It is near minimum. The best 911 you can get is 63 damage. That is the strongest shotgun in the game. It's called 911. It's really OP, and it's a generation 3 weapon. As you can see there, I just took 81 as a close range shot. So it's an amazing shotgun, but again, the capacity doesn't change. The cooldown on reload is 4 seconds. That is hella long. You can get killed by so many things in the highest zones with that. It's just not practical. Shotgun is just not practical. Long range is doing 59 damage, mid range is doing 76, and then full range is doing 81. That's what my 911 is doing. So unless you get this 911 at max stats at 63, I don't suggest it. So the thing with shotgun is, it's helpful. It's helpful to take out, you know, one enemy. It's good, you know, avoid reload times. You need to find the max stat, hits multiple foes. Yeah, it's all right. It has no energy thing. The pros of it is it does extra damage. It has close range. It hits multiple targets, easy repairs, and common to fire. But it's slow reload, low capacity, low spread DPS, slow fire rate, low Jura, endangers your HP and your armor, requires positioning, and then you need to find a max damage shotgun. If you don't find a max damage shotgun, it is nearly pointless to use a shotgun. Shotgun in Cyberika, for me personally, if I had a tier list, would be the lowest on the list, because shotgun puts you in danger more than it helps you. It just does. The pros and the cons for this weapon is just goddamn awful. I wouldn't suggest using it unless you want to farm lower zones, because, you know, the only thing about it is it's easier to find. So that's it. That's everything I know about shotguns. Mad Ghost YouTube is collaborating with me to do regular content for you guys, to get tips out. He's starting at the beginning of the game at the moment, so go check him out. His link's going to be in the description below for his channel, and then obviously at the end and on the top right of the screen with an eye icon will also showcase some of these videos. But if you tune in, he'll also appear at the end of the end annotations. Don't forget to like this video. I put so much elbow grease and work into this. You have no idea how many hours, and I could easily start saying days on this, days. So it'll go a long way of helping me share this out. It makes me motivated to keep making wonderful content for you royals. Okay, so this is Coty, also known as Kingoftryinit, Cyberika's probation or content creator. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.